this year. Yes, sir. And there's some more. We'll show you more as the day progresses in between transition and open water season. Hardly wait. Get out the boat. Boat's ready. Everything's fixed. Ready to roll. See you on the road. The other day I came through here and it was running through here. So there's been a lot of runoff. The runoff is now stopped. All the snow's melted off the fields. We're still waiting for the lakes though, however, for the ice to come off. See what happens? Flow. Everything's coming in off the fields. That's going to flow to the lake. You can see another little creek flowing there, coming into the field. Now that eventually goes on to the lake. The lakes are real murky and dirty and the edges are burning off now. Hopefully in maybe another week or two we'll be out in the boat. Maybe sooner. Depends on the weather. We need just good warm weather and wind, and the ice will come off within a couple of days. If she's open around the edges, we're going to go and give it a go. Look at, here's the creek. This eventually flows to the lake. So the lake is starting to get new life into it, and the fish should be coming up into their bays to spawn. As soon as that water temperature is key, they're going to go. If it gets to the mid 30s to low 40s, that's when the fish go. So we'll see what happens. We're finally down here, and you can see the ice still on, but the edges are open. I was here the other day, this was open, but now the water is barely flowing, so the runoff's just about done. The lake is tea colored, so it's starting to settle. The runoff is slowing down. That means the lake, everything will settle now, and then the bays will open up and the temperatures will get more conducive for the fish to spawn. So, and the ice will be gone when we get the boat in and we can cover water to find the fish. Right now I got my line in and I'm jigging just off the ice edge on a deep ledge to see if I can provoke a strike. Get my line in, that's what I'm trying. I'm trying to find open water so I can cast it. It's still frozen from last night, it's just got a little skim coat. We'll let the wind pick up and we'll come back later and check it out, see if we can catch a fish. That creek that I was showing you earlier. And when the ice comes off, the pike come up in this bay. Just for that reason, but the water's usually stopped running by then. Look at the structure and cover. Nice bay for them to come and spawn. They got all the elements. Just one of many. So I'm waiting for the ice to come off so we can get the boat in the water and actually do some covering some water quickly. I'm kind of stuck with just doing recon. That's why we call it transition. Dog and I are out enjoying the walk. I've had my line in, but let's move on to the next one. Feeder Creek again. The water is slowed down like it was in the river the other day. Now she's slow. You can see the little bit of current in here. I'm going to give it a go and see if we can catch a fish. Stick with it. We've got the creek flowing here into the thing. As the water levels rise and the creek fills up, creek fills the lake up, you're going to see this area back here flooded. The pike will come up in here. And I'm just waiting water levels to rise. The lake's about 2 feet below normal. But as spring progresses and we have spring runoff and rains, the lake will come back up to normal. That's when fishing gets really good. Nutrients and new water, new fish. Feeder creeks. And sometimes the fish will come up if the dog doesn't go running in there, but I've already fished it. And you always have that possible chance of seeing a big fish. Done it before, and it's filling the lake up. Nice. I like spring. It's a new beginning. Every season. Fishing! I like it. Low bites. Got a few small ones starting to bite. Let's see in shallow water later on in the afternoon. Got a few nice ones. Bobber fish. Woohoo! Got his fish. Let's get him back in there and catch another one just like that. Nice! Woohoo! Nice fish. Got him on my stinger. Nice. Bobber fishing at its best. Let's call it a day. Got lots of fish, had lots of fun. Let's see if we can do it again next week. The water's still continuing to flow. The water's going to warm up. We're at the tail end of the runoff. You can see the creek still flowing. Well, the pike like going up in there. And we're going to see if we can get you some more fish today. We got about 20 the other day. Nothing big. I didn't show too many fish, but had too many people out. I didn't want to really disturb them. fishing. So I'm out by myself today, and we'll show you some more transition pike. We're still icing up. Like the other day we were here, there was open water. Today she's froze in. Let's see if we can get a fish. We got one going. Here he comes. There he is. Got him on. We got a fish on. It's a good one. Stand by. Nice one. That's a good one. Stand by. Got him caught in my pickle rig. That's a good fish. Holy smokes. That's a good one. Alright, our first fish of the day. Bobber one under real quick. Alright, stand by. Tangled out real good. I'm going to get all the hooks out of him. I went to a bigger bass-sized hook. Single, barbless bass-sized hook on a bobber with a braid. Let's see if we can get you more fish. Stand by. That's a good one. That's about 8 or 10 pound range. A little closer to the shoreline. We've got ourselves a nice fish. He's just barely hooked. Got a big hook in the corner of his mouth. That is one good fish. That is a good one. Let's see if we can land. Stand by. Alright, what a nice fish. Isn't that a beauty? That's about 10, 12 pound range. I'm going to get her back in there and catch another one just like that. That's a beauty. There she goes. Woohoo! Nice fish. On to the next one. How's the bite going? Oh, he let go. Where did he? Nope. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he let go. Or did he? Nope. There he is. Look at him. He can go to the water. Look at the garter snake. Things I see when I'm fishing. Look at that. Garter snake. Stand by, let's see if it's straight. I haven't seen a garter snake in years. Down underneath. Awesome. Alright, I thought I'd do a little casting for a while. Got myself a pike. Nice. What we got on there? Oh, it's a nice one. Not bad. Do a little spin casting. Finally got myself a nice fish. Whoa! Look at that. On a spinner. Thought I'd throw a spinner for a while. Yeah, about a 5. Right on, they're starting to bite down there. My partner's got one on going down there on the bobber. Right on. Alright. Let's do some casting. Thought I'd take a break from bobber fishing. Throw out a spin cast. Got myself a nice bite. Not like the first one this morning. In the corner mouth of the spinner. And that looks like a hen. Look at that, nice fish. Didn't even have to touch her. Look at that, watch. There she goes. Alright. On to another one, just like that. Barely moving the bobber. There he goes. Cool. What a way to fish. This one, burning pike, early in the season, water temperature just a certain temp.
Beautiful.
Alright.
Look at a crash.
Here she goes. Whoa! Location. Ice still coming off in this bay. I'd say another within the week. We get some wind and some rain and some warm weather. This ice will be gone. Lake's still tea-colored. That means turnover is still happening. Got out today at least. High of 5. And caught a few fish. Now we're trying another spot. See if we can do the same. Lots of fun. Transition time. Spinner fishing. Fishing's been so awesome. I thought I'd come back, give it another try. Still have another day off at work. My brother-in-law has come out to give me a hand, see if we can catch some pike. Look, a snowstorm came in last night. He said in Calgary got 18 inches. Here in the south probably got about 6 or 8, maybe 10 inches. And we're out giving it a go. See if we can catch it. Going on! Snow-ridden pike. Nice! Bobber of the brain. Little dink. Hey, not a bad sized fish. Let's get him back in there. Catch another one. Whoa! Look at him take off.
Right, got a fish. Got our first fish on. There it is. April what? 14th. And we're all pike fishing bad storm last night. Got my first fish. Still in transition, waiting for the ice to come off. This winter just never seems to quit. Getting tired of it. Pretty soon we'll be out on the boat though. Sooner or later it's inevitable if we can ever get away from these snowfalls. Anyways, back to brain
and bobber fishing. And then it looks like I'm getting a light bite. Look at that. Real subtle. That's the way these fish have been biting. Really light. It's a subtle pickup. You can see the bobbers starting to move, starting to tighten up. I'm going to see if I can get them. Look at that. I'm starting to get a bite. That's a good sign when you see that. Hang on. Shut up, you cute.